Minecraft Bedrock has 6 featured servers, ranging from really good to utterly terrible. And we're going to start with utterly terrible. At number 6, we have Enchanted Dragons. Enchanted Dragons pretty much just resembles everything that's terrible about Minecraft Bedrock, because it doesn't work or make sense. Also, you have to pay $8 to even get into the server. So there's that. The UI looks like this. There's just like 40 different things. There's all your levels in the top right, a little character dude. There's like a quest in the bottom right. There's a dragon dude in the bottom left. Coordinates in the top left, and chat goes up there when anyone says anything. It's just so bad. The concept is cool. Like, it's kind of an MMO server, but you just end up fighting things and punching trees and, like, I don't know, mining ores. I think those are the only 3 things you can do. And the only way to make it more fun is by paying money. Like, look at this, dude. We have a $16 one-time use explosive. This is not a joke. This is real. And 6 people have rated it. They've rated it 5 stars. I really wish there was more to review with this server, but it's just, like, flat out bad. It's also in early access, but if you're charging $8 to play it, I'm gonna make fun of it no matter what. I just don't even know how Mojang partnered with this server in the first, well, money, that's how. Now, the 5th best server is Mineville. These first 2 rankings aren't exactly controversial here, but you know, they're the obvious ones. We gotta do them anyways. Mineville has like 2 free game modes, and they are a terrible version of like Bed Wars and Sky Wars, and freaking, what is it, Evolutions? No, Dungeons is what it's called. But every single one of these other ones is paid, and it's like high school? How's that a game? I'm pretty sure this server is made by the same people that made Enchanted Dragons, so you know, they still have a lot of the pay-to-play mechanics, but at least on this server, there's like almost a reason to play. Like, sure, this version of Skywars is terrible and probably takes like 8 years to queue, and like, what is this, PvP? Okay, I almost died, but like, it's not, like, at least it's a game. I mean, we just came from Enchanted Dragons. I can't really say much other than it's better than that. This dude's lagging around. He's probably on a phone. Knockback doesn't make sense. Kills aren't satisfying. But, you know, it's not Enchanted Dragons. And that's why it's number 5. And PvP. And PvP. Boom. I got him. I won Sky Wars. There's no win animation. You just go up there and then that person's that. It's really bad, okay? Anyways, these next 3 rankings are where I think they get a little bit controversial. If you can say that. We're talking about Minecraft servers here. But I think number 4 is Galaxite. Now, people want to like this server, but it's kind of hard to like this server when I literally have to click a button to queue for a PvP minigame, and I don't even know what game I'm queuing for, but it's still gonna take 40 seconds just to get into a game. Like, just the queuing alone on Galaxite, like, lowers this server by so much. There are some cool games like Parkour Builders, but they get repetitive really fast. And oh my gosh, this queuing is bad. I don't even have a game that I chose to queue for, and it's still taking this long. Yeah, so this server isn't exactly polished. I don't know if that's clear. Do I like... Oh, okay, we actually did load in. That was pretty scuffed. Okay. It also got rid of my skin, so I'm this dude now, which is great. Oh, I guess I'm playing duos. What is this? Okay, so Lil Mac is going to tell me how to play the game. That's lovely. This is meant to be a duos version of what they call Rush. It's like a version of Sky Wars. It used to be fun, but it really doesn't work because no one actually plays it correctly. You're meant to rush. That's why the game's called Rush, but no one does because it's Galaxite, bro. Like, no one good plays this, respectfully. But there are some very cool mechanics. For example, this glass, if I break it, it does that. You can trap people with that. There's cool stuff here. I'm gonna get a tier 3 loot, though. Pretty cool. Wait, there's a snowflake. What does this do? It gives me 4 snowflakes. That's awesome. Okay, let me fight this person. Oh, yeah, this is intense PvP gaming. That's why you play this game, because it's so intense. Like, if this was actually a bit more fast-paced, it could be fun. You know, it's close to being good. And then you can upgrade bows and stuff like this to get a really good bow that just does way too much damage. Let me test this on someone. I will say, the bows on this server are actually really fun because they're just like literally laser guns. and I just three-shot that dude. There's also cool upgrade items like this. Is this my teammate? Did I just win the game? No, that's not the last dude. I want to go upgrade my weapon. Let's do that. Quickly, quickly. Yeah, I got a diamond sword. You know, if we were actually rushing, would be cool, but this server just doesn't have the competition. So they just put way too much time into their bad game modes, like Farm Life. There's like some weird games on this server, but it could be cool if people played it. But nobody plays it. So do I win now? Yeah! Now in third place, I actually have CubeCraft. CubeCraft is a server that I used to play a lot. But oh my gosh, have I realized it's not actually fun at all. I shouldn't say it's not fun at all. They do have some interesting games like this, but the competition is so low that most of these aren't fun. Like parkour 1v1s would be so cool if anyone that knew how to do parkour played them. And they have Battle Arena, but it's just so easy to beat up kids on CubeCraft. CubeCraft does not make games well, but they have a lot of games that no other server has. No other server has 1v1s, but also like CubeCraft 1v1s are just what am I playing, dude? This is terrible. It's so laggy. And I'm getting crit out because CubeCraft has crits. Why did he just get a half heart of absorption? What? What was that? I mean, it really feels like there just isn't much competition on this server. Like, when I'm playing this, I'm not actually fighting people that know what they're doing, like 89% of the time. I don't know if there's a game mode where there are good players on CubeCraft, but if there is, that's not the one I play, okay? Because I can't find any good players on CubeCraft. I'm saying that, but I'm also losing a bow duel. Oh, there we go. So I really just don't think CubeCraft's games are well made, just at all. Like, there's Skywars and Bed Wars games, I just don't think they're fun. But the one thing CubeCraft has going for it are the games that no other server would ever even try having, like Pillars of Fortune here. Even though Pillars of Fortune half the time ends with you just sitting there as some dude, like, way down there dies to a warden. Like, it's still a fun game to just chill and play sometimes. But I feel like when CubeCraft actually gets a game that is fun, it's by accident. This was not a well planned out game mode here that they calculated would be really fun. No, they just made this as a bit and then, you know, people liked it. I'm so dead. Ooh, but I think that's what CubeCraft is. It's a bit. You go on CubeCraft to mess around, not to like play for more than 10 minutes. And as a server, you don't play for more than 10 minutes. It's fine. Like, it's a pretty good time to play CubeCraft if you're just gonna play it a little bit. But you know, don't play it for longer than a little bit. Now in number 2, I have Lifeboat, which is probably weird to a lot of people because this server is not known to be good at all. And honestly, between CubeCraft Bed Wars and Lifeboat Bed Wars, I'm probably picking CubeCraft Bed Wars. But the reason I have Lifeboat higher than CubeCraft is because when I play a game like Lifeboat 1 in the Chamber, it's just more fun than CubeCraft ever is. These two servers feel very similar, and that both of them aren't exactly polished, and both of them have very low levels of competition, but they both can be fun sometimes. I just think that Lifeboat's game modes that are good are better than CubeCraft's game modes that are good. Now, don't get me wrong, this game mode is objectively terrible. Like, there's random fall damage, like, you spawn up there and just, like, get shot. You see, like, dude spawned exactly where he died. Like, what is that? And I just spawned right behind that guy. We're inside of some carnival thing. Like, this isn't a good game mode. Don't get me wrong. But it's a fun game mode. And when I'm playing a Minecraft server, I want to have a good time. This server is a better time than CubeCraft. That is my claim. I am realizing how absurd that sounds as I say it, but it's my claim. I just tried to shoot that guy out of the air. That was a bad idea. Now I gotta PvP this Among Us. PvP. Okay, the arrows are still very laggy. But this server, it's fun. I'm telling you, oh, I'm getting beat up by the Among Us. No, I made an entire, like, 17-minute video on Lifeboat Lava Survival once. And I'm not lying when I say that was the most fun recording I ever did on this channel. Because just like CubeCraft, everyone on this server is terrible. But on this server, it feels like because I'm better than everyone else that's playing this, I, like, win every game. It's fun. On CubeCraft, you're still gonna lose to, like, random kits that are terrible in PvP duels and random stuff that doesn't make sense. This server doesn't make sense, but it doesn't make sense in a fun way. Maybe I'm just a CubeCraft hater. Don't get me wrong, I am a CubeCraft hater. But maybe I also just love Lifeboat because this server is awesome. I just got 4 kills in a row. I'm the best. Bro, I'm actually losing this? What? Maybe Lifeboat players are actually goated. Bro, I got second! What? I guess I'm just terrible. But that's my cue to move on to the best server on Minecraft Bedrock, the Hive. Now, obviously, this placement should not be surprising. You know, I've gotten like a few views playing Hive Bed Wars before, but I think it's crazy just the difference between number 2 and number 1, because the number 2 server that I put up here was Lifeboat, okay? And I can justify that. I can justify Lifeboat as the number 2 server. And Hive is a little bit better than Lifeboat. I cannot lie. What? Did this dude just let me get his bed like that? That's wild. He was destroying me at the Diamond Island. But the Hive really has almost none of the problems I had with any of the other servers. Like, this is a polished server. I mean, I put Lifeboat as number 2, even though I don't think any of their games are actually well made, which is just wild. Like, Minecraft Bedrock featured servers are not good as a whole, is what I'm realizing. But the Hive, I think, very much is, actually. I mean, there's no servers that are better than the Hive, in my opinion. Most popular Java servers are probably better than Lifeboat by a good amount. Like, nobody's saying that Lifeboat is a better server than Hoplite or MCCI, but I would argue the Hive very much is. So I really don't know how there's only one good Minecraft Bedrock server, or at least featured server, but that's just kind of the way that it is. I mean, there used to be an argument between Hive or CubeCraft, but CubeCraft has made a lot of bad decisions, and I just don't think their server's very fun. I don't think any of you guys will remember this, but CubeCraft did a Magic and Mayhem event where they made this like little terribly laggy MMO style thing, and I think that was the peak of CubeCraft. And obviously Lifeboat peaked back in like Pocket Edition. It's a really old server, but it's still alive, and you can kind of tell it's really old. Just everything on Lifeboat doesn't work. But compare that to the Hive, where the server like works for the most part. I mean, there's still issues with the Hive, but I'm just comparing it to like all the other servers I played. Like I just played Enchanted Dragons, Mineville, Galaxite. Like, guys, compared to those servers, the Hive is just otherworldly. I could make an entire like 20-minute video complaining about stuff on the Hive, but I'm not going to on this video because I just played all the other servers. It gives me a newfound appreciation. This dude, you want a PvP? Run away, run away! And, oh, wait, they're alive. Run away, run away. Anyways, that's my rankings, and they're objectively correct. If you disagree, you're wrong, and thus have to subscribe and watch this video.